So, lucky for me, my flight gets canceled and I have to reschedule in the middle of the night. So, yay, I'm sitting in a wheelchair accessible chair because there's no place to sit. And when I sat on the floor, I got yelled by the janitor. So, there was literally nobody, and it wasn't just me. There's people sleeping on the floor, but anyway, I got through the security, I got through TSA, and I finally got to the gate. And this was a connecting flight, so I'm gonna have to go to Chicago. But you know what? I'm gonna try to see the positive. Look at this beautiful bar, and look how many people can sit there. So it was early in the crack of dawn, before 6 a.m., and it's raining, and it's very indicative of my emotions because I'm crying inside. But it's okay. It's okay. I am alive and safe, and I'm grateful. So yeah. So basically, I didn't get sleep for like a whole 24 hours, and we're on our way to Chicago. It was really beautiful, and like the airport, I don't know, it was beautiful. But I mean, the emotion I was feeling was sadness, but it was beautiful. And here we are in the takeoff, and I was kind of scared. I was like, uh-oh, it's raining. But you know what? The weird thing is, I didn't realize that airplanes go above clouds and then it stopped raining. Yeah. Here I am. I'm trying to see a little bit of glimpse of New York before I say goodbye, but the clouds kind of got in the way. But it was so much jam-packed. I feel like I did a lot of things, and probably won't be the last time I come back to New York. It was just a wonderful experience, and I mean, it was a lot noisy. I'm telling you, if you're an introvert, it's not gonna be your jam all the time. But look at clouds, okay? Clouds are just weird. I don't understand clouds, but for me, like, I kept going back to the hotel to recharge every once in a while, and I think if you're an introvert, you might have to do that, but I wouldn't take all the highlights and the pros away just for some cons. So it was a great experience, and I do still love New York, and it's different. It's different. It's not like what the movies show, but it's still so many cultures, so much to do and see, and just so liveliness, and just it's true. New York is the city that doesn't sleep, because even in the middle of the night at 3 a.m., they're screaming, people making noise, cars going by. So we finally touched down in Chicago Airport, O'Hare Airport, and I literally had to run across the whole airport to get to my other gate to make to my connecting flight. I mean, you can see I'm not pleased, but it was a really nice airport too. There's flags. I've never seen any more food options to eat than in Chicago Airport. I finally got on our airplane. It was a really small one. There was literally just one seat, and then the other side is two seats. But I was just happy. I was like, let me go home and let me just rest. I was mostly upset at the canceled flight, but it's expected during these times. And didn't go as accordingly planned, but I'm just happy to go home. And yeah, honestly, like, it's so true. New York is the city that never sleeps because it's so packed. Even at midnight, there's people, and I was pretty close to the Times Square, and that's kind of like the busiest area, so there's just non-stop activity and energy. It's kind of overwhelming at times, but I did love it. And now I'm heading back, so I'm just really happy at this point, and I can finally breathe. And at this point, I think, I didn't sleep for a whole day, and I don't even know how I survived, because it's not like going from a morning 6 a.m. flight direct to your location. I had to run across the whole airport to get to the other one to get connecting. So, a little salty about that, but it's okay. Let's look at Chicago. It looks beautiful, and yeah, I wish I could have seen more of Chicago, but maybe that's for another day and another time. And my thoughts on New York, I loved it. Honestly, there's the pros and there's the cons. The pros outweigh the con. But I'm telling you, it's different. It's not like what you see in the movies and TV shows, but there's a lot of good there to see. And hopefully, don't go when it's so crowded, like I did. But yeah, um, now we're just going back home, and the clouds. Honestly, look at this. Like, what is that? Like, I just don't understand clouds. Like, how can like rain and like I mean I get the science behind it, but like when you see a cloud in person, it's just this is so different. This is different vibes. Yep, beautiful scenery, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And if my flight wasn't canceled, I'm just gonna say I would have given this trip a 10 out of 10 just because of all the cool things I got to see. But again, what are clouds? Like, what is this? What? Like, how? Finally, I see the CN Tower, and I'm like, I am here. I am home. I can chill, and I'm ready. I'm ready to rest. I'm ready to relax. It was a long, long journey back home, but we made it back home, and I can sign because literally I've been sleeping overnight in LaGuardia Airport because when I got the flight canceled, I tried to reschedule and it won't allow me. And when I went to the kiosk to print my boarding pass, it wouldn't print. It kept giving me an error message, so I just got panicked and I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? So that's it. Happy to be home, but definitely want to see more New York and Chicago.